VK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin.
Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, what a gorgeous day as this event kicks off our featured group. Well, we've got two players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
Well, Henny, it sounds like this player is looking to beat Lydia Ko, which, let's be honest, will take all their skill and poise.
Oh, absolutely. This will be a certain KO for this player. I can't imagine that Lydia's going to let anybody beat her. When we talk about young phenoms, Lydia comes to mind. She's got it all.
Ding, ding, ring that bell. Let the bout begin.
Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. That's not what they hoped for, I'm definite about that. Time for the second shot into the first. This one's headed towards the rough. Getting ready to play their third.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
That was a gallant attempt. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Putting for a par now.
Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Heading to the next hole, and this player is currently in a share of the lead with Tony Finau.
Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here. Nice out the rough here.
And he's hit that inside the range.
This putt is from 14 feet.
Little birdie look in here.
It was on a good line. An opportunity to make their par. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Oh dear, that one's heading to the water. This shot from the first cut of rough. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
An opportunity to make a par here.
No, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. He finds himself in a share of the lead. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Opting for the 5-iron. You like that, didn't you? And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Okay, steady now. Well hold. Let's move on. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Ouch, that hurts. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Leading by a shot after that hole. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Awesome stuff.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Oh, this is just unfortunate. So close to the fairway, but sitting really down.
Get down. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
When you come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
sitting at 1 under, currently in the lead.
Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
And a quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first spot, with Tony Finau second.
Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching this steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
Opting for the 3-iron here. Oh, come on, sit. Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
Looking for another birdie here.
This one's dialed in. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And that will take him to 3 under.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you?
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
And tee shot looks pretty good. second shot here at the 10th. This one looks just a fraction too long to me.
What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
A birdie putt awaits. This one started out on a good line. And that will drop in for birdie. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. And you can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Get in the hole. Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well hold. And that will take him to 7 under. And now that finds him in first place. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Oh, what a shot. Mark it down as an eagle.
Can't believe this, Luke. Again today, it's simply absurd. What did this guy do this morning?
Well, that's certainly worth another look.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
Now at -9 for the day. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely, I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Going with the 5-iron here. This one is right down the pipe. 7 feet to the cup. Oh, just missed. A par putt awaits. Yeah, nicely holed. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead.
The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
This shot here from about 240 yards. Good choice. Going with the 3-iron. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
Didn't quite have the distance to get there, but left themselves in a good spot.
And here we are with the third shot.
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
This putt to get to double digits under the card.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Ooh, right by the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. And after that hole, this player finds himself in top spot, with Tony Finau second.
The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
That's disappointing.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Well, there's the lie in the green side bunker. Can they get this one up and down?
And they've done it. Hold another one from way out. What a shot.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack, and it's only the first round.
Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees and all sorts of trouble. The harmony on that swing was awesome.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Yeah, that was a safe play. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
Just didn't drop. Putting for par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible. Well, the leader put their foot down early today and has moved to a whopping double digits lead. And it's only the first round. Going with the 3-iron. This should play. Well, what a wonderful shot into the 17th and sets up another putt inside birdie range. 5 feet coming up to the cup. That's frustrating.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Putting for a par here. Currently at 10 under par overall. Well, our leader has already bolted. Currently way out in front of the pack. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Round now in the books. Good luck next time. Oh, what a performance, Rich. Absolutely dominating performance.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this second round action.
Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player's been doing really nicely, building that solid advantage over the field. But today's just as important as the first few, isn't it?
Of course it is. And the way they're playing, however, though, I don't see them going anywhere but up. I just find what they're doing out there to be fairly flawless. Now, is it possible they stumble? Of course it is. But I'm having a hard time understanding how that could happen.
Certainly excited to see how today plays out, Rich.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
And let's see what he can do here today. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Very crafty, that shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Putting for birdie here.
Seems to be some sort of a mission he's on today.
Setting the tone early in this round.
He sits in first position.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Oh, Henny, what's happening here?
This one looks like it's heading for some mulch.
Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Well, this could alter the line of the shot. And here we are with the third shot. Time now for the fourth shot. Are you kidding me?
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Moments like that deserve another look.
Well, Luke, I think he's found his distance.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Teeing off here at the third hole. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
This is what bad luck looks like. Just off the fairway, but sitting really down.
Going with the 7. And here we are with their 4th. Ooh, that almost went down. That's a touch of class.
Great touch.
This next putt is for bogey.
Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Didn't that look good for a long time?
And he needs this to save par.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. This hole is a par 5. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Good shot there, Beamer. Second shot here on the 5th. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Attaboy, good shot. Oh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet.
They're staring this down for eagle.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This one's for birdie.
That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Sitting at 12 under par for the event. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip. And unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high, soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
I'd say this needs to hit a house, but there's no houses in sight. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Big pass over coming up for this fella. Oh, so close.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader.
He's currently sitting in first place. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole. Second shot here on the 7th. Getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going down? And this one is for his par. And down it goes.
And a quick glimpse of the leaderboard, and they're currently first, with Justin Thomas second.
Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Opting for the 3-iron here.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Chance to change his fortunes on the green. This would be a good one to make. Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. 11 feet to the cup. And in it goes for the par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Lovely, lovely red.
Time for the second shot here at the 9th.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
Job done. Let's head to the next. Sitting at minus 11 overall. Well, let's get stuck into the 10th hole, shall we?
Straight down the hill these tee shots go. That bunker down the left-hand side should see a fair bit of action. If you leave it out to the right-hand side, there's some trees that are overhanging and will block out your second shot. This green tilts pretty good from back to front.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Three feet to go here to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
Currently in first position. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Come on, you're better than that. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Good choice. Go with the 3-iron. Good play there, Rich. I like it a lot.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
That's a good-looking shot there. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. Yes! They've made it. Currently 14 under for the event. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
Going with the 7. That got caught up in a few of the branches. Getting ready to play their 3rd. That might be one club too many.
That's not the shot they're after.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
We don't want to drop any more shots. Let's make this for double.
And there may be some cracks starting to appear in this player's foundation. They've just dropped a double bogey.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
Chance here to reclaim a bit of focus after that double at the last.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in two, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Taking aim from about 220 yards out. Going with the 3-iron.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Yeah, that's a great play, Rich. Not quite on the dance floor, but a mighty drive.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. He sits in first position. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. Opting for the 5-iron. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. Always nice to have a birdie putt. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Sitting at -14 now for the event. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Oh, they got so unlucky here, just off the fairway, but not sitting nicely. Yeah, this is lovely. That's a perfectly fine result, hitting from a lie like that.
8 feet to the cup.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Oh, how about that one? And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
Opting for the 3-iron here. That's inside the house of opportunity. Trying to get to 16 under with this putt. Ooh. A par putt on the table. And there it is. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard.
Well, it's time to tee off on the 18th hole. Quality shot, that one. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And that brings an end to today's play. Let's head to the clubhouse. Well, how good's that golf? All day just looked in complete command of their game.
They're feeling awfully good about their game, aren't they? But there's lots of golf left to play. They need to make sure they go out and continue to play on the front foot and try and get this thing done.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and this player starts their round in the lead. How should they approach today?
Right now the game plan is working, but they still have to go out there and play off the front foot, play on offense, and not worry about who's chasing them.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. That was wonderfully done. Taking aim from around 190 yards here. Going with the 5-iron here.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
Nice line. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
Cannot imagine a better way to start their round off with an opening eagle.
He's currently sitting in first place. Time to face a par 4.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
It's not on the fairway, but it's not bad. It's a good lie in the first cut.
And here we are with the third shot. This putt about 11 feet in distance. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. That ball looked a little thirsty. And they've found themselves in the first cut. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
That was a gallant attempt.
A bogey putt awaits. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Here we are at the 4th hole.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
There it is.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Here we have a par 5. Oh, that's a sweet looking swing, that one. Second shot here on the 5th. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Oh, well hauled for eagle.
This player is putting for fun.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. We have a par 4 on this one.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip, and unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Come on, get down. Lining up the birdie putt here. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. Currently in first position. Teeing off here at the 7th.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Okay, steady now. Four feet to the cup.
He's got this for his par.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Still in the lead now after that hole. We have a par 3 on this one.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Oh, just missed. Par putt coming up here. That's well hold. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Setting up now on a par 4. Nicely done. This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Nice stroke. He sits in first position. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Straight down the hill these tee shots go. That bunker down the left-hand side should see a fair bit of action. If you leave it out to the right-hand side, there's some trees that are overhanging and will block out your second shot. This green tilts pretty good from back to front.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Oh, absolutely flushed. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Nicely done.
This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Outstanding shot. High quality. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Good looking putt. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. And coming off the eagle, feeling quite proud of themselves. A big chance here at the next.
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
8 days a week, that rhythm works.
Second shot here on the 12th. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. He's currently sitting in first place. Oh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Opting for the 5-iron. That's a bad error to make there. That's headed right. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush. Lining up from the sand now. That takes great skill. Lovely shot out of the sand. It's just about 3 feet away.
Got to try and save the par here.
Oh, that's a good way to end what was a challenging hole.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't able to find the green, but saves the par with that putt.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Well, that's up near the green there, Rich, in just a couple of shots. That's fantastic stuff.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
How close was that to going down? Playing their 4th shot. Take that. That's quality. This is their 5th shot. a shot.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Why not take another look at that effort?
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. On the tee of a par 3. Good choice. Go with the 3-iron. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Still in the lead now after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here. Wow, that drive, that had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
Oh, that one had eyes for the flag the whole way.
He's looking for an early KO against Lydia after that. Wow, she's on the ropes and maybe down on the canvas if he continues.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today. Looking good.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And now that finds him in first place. Now at the 17th hole.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
Going with the 5-iron here. This looks to be heading to the green. 7 feet to the cup. Ouch, that hurts. Big putt for par coming up. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And now striding to the final tee of this round.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. Well, would you have a look at that? Through 54 holes, they're putting on an absolute show. A huge buffer going into the final round.
Oh, it's been sparkling, hasn't it? It's been a pleasure to watch. It's got to be a little strange, though, having such a massive lead, because there's only one way to go, and that's down. Let's see how they handle the pressure on the final round.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. And let's see what he can do here today. Well, this should be unpredictable. Henny, how bad is this lie?
Just trickled off the fairway, but still in good shape.
Going with the 3-iron.
This one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just 3 feet to the cup. Oh, what about this start?
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
He sits in first position, and I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Time to tee off at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Second shot on the second. Well played, mate. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard.
And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. And here we are with the third shot. Lovely touch. Well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
This is a par putt. Currently in first position.
This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
Teeing off here at the fourth.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This would be a great up and down. Oh, what a super shot.
Ah, nicely done. Great chip.
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Now with the honour on a par 5.
Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine?
Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut.
And he's down there.
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
This one might need to sit. That's nicely done. He's had a tough time of it on the greens here today. Hopefully all that'll change right here.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
That's frustrating. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
The putt drops, and we're moving on.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Time to tee off at the 6th.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip. And unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high, soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
That dog will hunt.
6 feet remaining to the cup.
It's looking solid.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
Let's see what happens here on the 7th. playing this one about 130 yards out.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, wow, what a shot.
That looked good the entire way, Luke. That shot was dialed in. Luke, love it. Let's take another look.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
And now that finds him in first place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Here we have it, trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here. Opting for the 3-iron here. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left.
Oh, this wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich. Lovely effort, that. This is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty. Putting for birdie.
Yep, tracking well.
Mark it down, that's 6 birdies today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th.
Straight down the hill these tee shots go. That bunker down the left-hand side should see a fair bit of action. If you leave it out to the right-hand side, there's some trees that are overhanging and will block out your second shot. This green tilts pretty good from back to front.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Woo, back there, horsey. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Ooh, right by the hole. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage.
Second shot here on the 11th. Good choice. Go with the 3-iron. This one looks like it's going right. Getting ready to play their third. Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one.
Oh, went from the outhouse to the penthouse with that chip in.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
Well, they'll be looking to use that momentum they generated on the last with an eagle.
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Look at that. I think he likes it. That's not quite on the dance floor, Rich, but it's right up there near the green. A chance to perhaps pick up one, maybe two on this hole.
Nearly finding the dance floor there, Luke off the tee. Great stuff.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
He sits in first position, and I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3.
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
No green in reg, but a chance to save their par.
That's a well-played chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Good putt, that. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
Let's begin the 14th.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in two, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
going with the 8-iron here. That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. He's currently sitting in first place. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. It's time for a one-shotter.
Oh, just drifting in there with a little bit of fade on it. Lovely.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Oh, so close. An opportunity to make a par here. And down it goes. Let's head to the next.
Woo, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Luke, that one was humongous.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. These putts really add up at the end of the day, right on 12 feet.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
It was on a good line. Just a 4-footer remaining. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Time to play one of the one-shotters.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Good shot there. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And down she goes from outside the range. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Woo-wee. They show movies on flights shorter than that. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make. And as that putt drops to the bottom, Rich, they are now the Valspar champion. What a performance.
Yeah, what a performance, what a win. I mean, just, this player was just amazing all week long.
Well, Henny, when they came into this rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win the battle. They not only won that, they won the war.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.